This is what Allah gives us the reminders. Abu Abdullah Muhammad ibn Ahmad al-Qusri relates that in Istanbul there was a governor, he died. They dug a grave for him. When they were on the verge of lowering this body inside the grave, do you know what they saw inside the grave? They saw a black snake waiting for him inside the grave. They were terrified. Naturally, they were terrified. They didn't want to bury this guy inside this grave, so they dug another grave. Now they've spent hours digging the second grave. They're on the verge of lowering the body inside the grave, and you know what? The same snake they saw in the first is waiting in the second. They dig a third grave. A third grave. And they find, when they're on the verge of lowering this grave, all of a sudden, out of the blue, they find the same black snake inside the grave. I ask you, my young friends, you know, on that particular occasion, that narration, what do you think it suggests? How many graves do you think they dug on that day? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 graves. The narration says that on that day they dug about 30 graves. Every time the grave was dug and they were on the verge of lowering this body inside the grave, they would find the same black snake waiting. Where are you going to hide? It doesn't come any clearer than this. Where are you going to hide? Where? Allah. You know, even when you've gone 6 foot under, you can't get away. You've left the dunya and you've gone 6 foot under and you think you've got away with it. This is where it will begin. You know, fed up after digging so many graves, they consulted the ulama. What should we do with this person? May Allah protect us. They said, you know what? Just bury him inside the grave. Leave the rest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they buried him.
My beloved brothers and sisters, in life it is crucial to avoid doing injustice to others. Whether through our words, actions or decisions, oppressing or harming someone, even unintentionally, can lead to consequences both in this world and the hereafter. Islam teaches us to uphold justice and fairness in all our dealings, as Allah commands us to be just, even if it is against ourselves or those we love. A heart that refrains from injustice and seeks to mend any wrongs is beloved to Allah and earns His mercy. Therefore, before it's too late, strive to rectify any harm done, seek forgiveness from those affected, and make amends. Turning to Allah is the ultimate act of humility and wisdom, because our lives are uncertain and death can come at any moment. Repentance wipes away sins and renews our connection with our Creator. Allah's mercy is vast, and He promises to forgive anyone who sincerely repents before their final breath. So take the time to reflect on your actions and renew your commitment to Allah daily. A heart that seeks Allah's guidance and forgiveness is a heart at peace, ready to face the hereafter with hope and reliance on His mercy.